Hello, chat. I am broke. uh, terrible sad news. He is broke. Devastating, I know. But it is what it is. It is what it is. And yes, I'm aware the head pad is on. I had to go at the Discord that I exist and I'm doing the things. Funny, goofy, I know. What shall we draw today? Great question. I have no clue. But fuck it, we ball. Also say hello to the creature. What is the creature? Back when I was doing financially decent, I bought Clip Studio Paint because it was on sale. I've had this since September. Let's just get that out. Is this the older version of Clip Studio Paint? Yeah. I'm not about to update. As long as the old one still works, fuck it, we ball is my life motto. I can't fucking... Welcome to Basili cannot. His ass is bad at sketch. Womp womp. I know last stream I did art, I was doing like humanizing bacteria, which is kind of fun. Well, not just bacteria, but like humanizing microbes. I think that was fun. Today though, we're just fucking around on the art tablet. I cannot find my pen holder, so at some points, if I have to look something up, you're gonna hear this. Or this. And if you're wondering why I sound weird, it's because whenever I don't have my pen holder, don't want to use my pen holder, I shove my pen in my mouth. Is that disgusting? Not really. I have a habit of chewing on things, though. So it does mean the end of my pen looks like shit. Because I have had this bad boy for almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years in October. And it is a Huion Intuos, I believe. Not Intuos, Inspiroi. Huion Inspiroi. Not sponsored. It's a good, reliable tablet for me, and I like it. As long as it continues to work, I'm gonna continue to use it. That's my life motto. Exhibit A would be my laptop. This bad boy is getting close to 4 years old. Probably is 4 years old, I don't know. I got it in like September of 2021, but I got it through my school, so I know they definitely had these things made and stuff probably earlier. So I don't know when he was made. I know he was made, otherwise he would not be here. I hate that my pen toggle only takes me to the eraser, it doesn't take me back to like my previous art utensil. Also, you're about to see me struggle at anatomy. I am not good at drawing people. This should come as a surprise to no one. Because Exhibit A is whatever the fuck I have going on with my model. Is it terrible? No, I've definitely drawn people much worse. Is it good? No. My ability to draw a good human person is non-existent. I suck at drawing people, which is why I'm a furry. Just half kidding about that. Mostly the reason I'm a furry is warrior cats. Yeah, I know, shocker, wow. By the way, why was that book like a middle school book? Like, why were we just letting middle schoolers read cat murder? Like, Like, what was that about? What was that about? He got arms. I do not have arms. I don't have small arms, but I don't have, like, beefy arms. I wish I had beefy arms, though, dude. I need to get into, like, lifting weights and stuff. I don't have, like, a gym membership or anything, but I need to get into lifting weights. Wow. Good job, Vasily. Lifting weights, because, like... Loki, I feel like it would give me muscle. And, like... I don't know. That feels like it would be cool. I don't think it would give me visible muscle, though. I'm built like a freaking brick. Not really. I'm not flat like a brick, but I'm built like a brick. Welcome to Basili Struggle Hours with this sketch. Good God. You're about to see how little I know about human anatomy on this stream, which is quite a frightening thing. Should I study more human anatomy? The answer is yes. Yes, I should. Am I going to? Probably, just not right now. I used to study human anatomy on stream. I don't think I learned anything from it, because my ability to draw hands is still terrible. It is still terrible, I fear. Also, behold the way I draw eyes. Mostly because the old way I drew eyes was not very good, and I don't want to go back to that, like, ever. I do not like the way I used to draw eyes. God, okay, no. This is one of those moments where you scrap it. So bad. Okay. Wait, they have little automatic little reference things. I forgot. Head. Round part 2. Let's go with this. This feels the closest to how I actually draw. Rotate the camera, thank you. Man, I love built-in Clip Studio Paint assets. Like having to look for reference images, except I don't have to look for reference images. Because usually, when I look for reference images, I have like a specific thing in mind, and I just can never find it for the life of me. And I hate that. I end up getting frustrated, and I end up, like, quitting, like, drawing what I was drawing, and just drawing something way more generic and less fun. Because I just could not get it to look how I wanted it to, because I'm picky about reference images. Also, behold, I can draw like a regular smile, but half of the time I draw smiles, I end up drawing the stupid 3 face. You can see it on my model. You can see it on my model, the way I draw smiles. It's just... And Vasily is no exception. I will say, I don't draw heads that big. At least I don't think I do. Or maybe it's just because I don't notice how big I draw heads. I don't know. We'll get to the eyes. The way I draw eyes is probably a violation of the Geneva Convention. It's fine. It's fine if my eyes violate the Geneva. Also, I don't like drawing the other eye, so usually half of the time what I end up doing is just this. I know. Shocker. Egads, how dare he? How dare he draw eyes like that? Don't judge me, okay? I never claimed to be good at art. Just that I can do it. Who needs AI when you have your hands? Okay, I don't like the head. I like the body though, I feel like I did okay with that. But we're gonna just use this head as a template for angle. Alright. Womp womp womp. Like 90% of the time that I actually draw Basili, I just draw him as like his little auger plate form because it's cute, it's simple, easy. Although to be fair, his auger plate form doesn't really have like a head, which is something to be said. Like, hold on. 1 second, chat. Okay, it doesn't seem like they're getting picked up on my mic from where they're at. So I can actually unmute my mic. Hooray, yippee. I am so glad I have just a convenient kill switch for my mic. Because I stream in the dining room. Like, I know what you're thinking, why not stream in your bedroom? I share a bedroom. Or why not stream in another area of the house? I live with my family. And I don't have like a large family, but I don't have a small family either. Like, There's, I think, I want to say, wait, doing math in my head. There's like 7 of us. Yeah, 7 people in the house. And there's also like, oh, speak of the devil. I was about to say cats. There's 4 cats. And they are loud and yappy. Come here, boy. Yeah, you. Come here. Come here. Kitty, kitty. That worked. Okay. Hello, son. You cannot see the cat, but he is here. He is friend. He gets pet. I'm sorry, Snoop. I'm sorry. He is a little guy. He's a little mischievous. He is up to no good. Yeah, you up to no good, Mr. Newt. Mr. Newt up to no good. Newt up to no good. Yeah. Yeah, he up to no good. He is mischievous dog. And then the other eye. Oh. Why do the eyes look so different? What have I done? What do you have an Adam's apple, though? I think you'd have like a small... Okay, everyone has like a freaking one, but just would it be pronounced is the question. We're gonna put off the top of the head for now, because God knows I would fail at drawing the top of the head. God, behold. Okay, well, I guess now we can't ignore the top of the head. How do I want to do this? How do I want to fuck up my little boy? He's not a little boy. He's like a full-grown man. I've never actually thought about how old Basili is canonically. I know he's an adult. Like, I mean, no, that... I had thoughts, and then I immediately shot down said thoughts because that was a bad thought. I mean, it was funny at least, but like, it was not a good idea for age. So I was thinking, what if in Basili's timeline, in Basili's world, the Amerithrax attacks never happened because he was the guy. He just, his creator stopped them, but I was like, no. That would also make Basili, God, 24. And that's like, I mean, that's not too far off from like how old I am. But, like, that also means he's like 5 years old. Sort of, kind of. Well, no, he'd be 4 years, but like, I don't know. Like, I mean, he's at least 20, I think. I think Basili is like at least 20. Cat is up to mischief. Wait, I got rid of, like, the third point. I don't think I've ever drawn Basili with, like, the three-pronged wing. I think I only really draw him with the two. Exhibit A would be both of my models that I've had for human Basili. Because there was a time when Basili was not a creature. We talk about it because it's funny. But also... Okay, now how the fuck do I do the horns? How the fuck am I gonna do this man's horns? I know what shape they are at least. Like... It'd be like that? No, that looks wrong. His horns come out of... Welcome to its Basili struggle hours. What am I struggling with? Great question. Horn. I mean, at least with the other horn, I don't have to, like, think about it. I can just draw it. Just draw it. If I can draw it correctly, good lord. I don't think I've ever drawn Basili's horns consistently the same. I know, like, the vague shape of them is this kind of curved shape. I don't think I've ever drawn him with the horns, his horns looking the same twice. Oh my god. Good God, what have I done to you? I haven't. I think the only time where his horns look the same is, like, my current model. And that was because I symmetried the horns. That's right, I used the symmetry ruler on my current model. Shocker, I know. Fun fact, I cannot raise one eyebrow IRL. You can, though. Okay, we got, sketch here. Let's add hair. The fun part about Basili's hair is that I also can never draw hair consistently. And I've had this problem since I was, like, a child. Usually I just kind of fuck it, we ball with Basili's hair. Like, as long as it kinda looks, like, if you stare at it long enough, it looks like him, that's what matters about the hair. Like, the vibes. The vibes are more important when it comes to the hair than, like, any sense of, like, consistency. Like, as long as the hair looks like it's correct, then it's correct. Would that make him a terrible plushie? The answer is yes. But we don't gotta think about that. We don't have to think about that. Basili HQ. Although I will say, the one, like, big consistent thing about Basili's hair is that the little ahoge? Ahoge? Yeah, ahoge. That is always consistent. That is always there. God will not take it from him. But yeah, his hair doesn't make any sense either. Like, his hair does not need to follow the laws of physics as well. So if you want to draw him with spiky, fucked up hair, go ahead. That's completely appropriate. I mean, you can also draw Basili as, like, any species, really. Like, because technically, canonically, he's humanoid. And as long as you got that, you're good, pretty much. I've seen people draw him as a dragon. I frankly like that. I like the draconic interpretation of my little freak. I like it. Like, dude's got dragon vibes. I can say it. Dude looks like he should be a dragon. And from a first glance, yeah, he looks like a dragon. If you didn't know the lore, I understand how one would see this and go, dragon. Like... I will say though, if I ever can like get good, if you will, at drawing, like I definitely would give Basili like an alternate form where he looks more like his creator. Because canonically, if you don't know the Basili lore, stack of auger plates brought to life using eldritch magic. What does said eldritch creator look like? I actually have drawn him. I have reference images I could pull up. Hold on. I don't think it would show like anything of importance, but I'm just gonna be safe rather than be sorry. No, I don't want a new canvas. I want to open a pre-existing one. VTubing Basili lore. So this is from the little lore PowerPoint thing that I did for my my birthday stream. Oh my god, look, it's Basili. Look at him. I need to like take this and turn it into like a digital little thingy thanger. I like it. Ignore that. Ignore that panel. He's kind of squid-like. In regards. Wait. Does it show up? I don't think it shows. If it shows up, then I'm fucked. But like, censorship Georg. Oh. There we go. This is what originally I was gonna have Basili's creator guy look like. More eldritch, more horror type of vibes. But I cannot continually do this type of aesthetic and have it look good, unfortunately. I'm not a horror type of guy. I'm not good at horror. But at least not like eldritch horror. I can do pretty decent body horror, but that's also because I have no concept of how freaking anatomy works, and so I can just kind of break it to God's will. But yeah, in the end, I gave him this more kind of like squid octopus god of like with the little goggles type of vibes. Fun fact, all of these little freckles and stuff are supposed to be eyes. I just didn't want to fucking render them in all that detail because I did this, I think the night before my anniversary, like my birthday anniversary stream combo. This X shape is also supposed to be like an eye. I just forgot the pupil. Although he doesn't really have pupil in his regular eyes to begin with, so... yeah. He's got like tentacle horns. I think is fun and whimsical. Basili's horns are not tentacle horns. They are actually like regular horns, if you will. But yeah. Originally in some of like the concept stuff we got back here, this was from like August of 2024, so. Back when I was gonna originally when I was originally debuting Human Basili. And this was from a scrapped animatic I was gonna do of like lore stuff. I'm still proud of this. I'm still proud of this. I don't know how I did this, but I'm still proud of it. And then we have this concept sketch of like how was I gonna do the arms, or because I wanted to try and incorporate the little wing element that you can see on Basili into his creator's design. And I ended up just kind of scrapping this entirely and just not doing the lore animatic thing. And then in February of this year, I kind of started thinking about lore animatic stuff because I was like, well, my anniversary stream and my birthday are coming up. I want to do something special for those. And I ended up making like a really quick, kind of like botched, like watercolor, like lore comic thing. Let me grab the full page here. This is the full page. I kind of corrected the colors a bit, or at least tried to. It's a lot more vibrant in person. It looks better in person. Here you can see kind of like the fact that my paper's not watercolor paper. I mean, it's not terrible with watercolor, but it's not really designed for watercolor. This is panel 1. I see some people in the background. This TV thing. What do they use it for? I don't know. You can see in the actual lore thing, I put like Basili here. Like the little silhouette of him. Type of dealio. And I did the same for this as well. I just put a silhouette of him there. And then... So fun detail you might notice is that here, when you don't see the full click creator, you just see like his tentacle. You'll notice it's kind of just a mess of colors and like swirl patterns. It doesn't really make any sort of sense. Chaotic. That's intentional. That is intentionally bad on purpose. And then when you actually do see the little creator guy in frame, it's more ocean-like. It's like you got these blues and it's purple, and you got this squid thing. Not squid, this whale thing in the back here. Is it a fish? Is it a whale? No, up to you. Up to reader interpretation. Also, stomach mouth. I like stomach mouths. As like a character design for horror things. I don't know why. I think it's cool and alien. And then here we have kind of like, do you want to be used for evil? No. Good. And I kind of simplified both of them. I kind of just did purple for him. I tried to translate his like tentacle gradient beard stuff, didn't work. And then I just did orange for Basili with like a blue background. That way they kind of pop. And then he's like, oh, what are you gonna name yourself? Basili. And then here's the end panel, which I hate. We're not gonna talk about the end panel, I fucking hate it. Worst drawing of Basili I've ever done is that end panel. So bad. I think it's like a decent sketch of Basili. Let's go clean it up a little bit. I have other drawings of Basili that I need to like finish and stuff. I just have sitting in my back catalog. Because, surprise, surprise, I am one of those people with like a billion different, what are they called? Drafts and stuff that I never finish. Egads, shocker. Who'da thunk? Who'da thunked have a billion rough drafts? You and everyone else. I feel like that's a really common artist stereotype that you just have like a billion unfinished drawings and stuff. And I am no exception to the rule. I don't think I'm gonna do line art for this. I think I'm just gonna clean up the sketch. Sometimes I do proper line art, sometimes. Today is not one of those sometimes. Today we just fuck it, we ball. Wait, I used the Milli pen, turned it up to 100, and that's how I recolor my sketches. Any questions? No? Good. There you go. That's a Basili sketch. And then other incomplete Basili sketches I have on my device. You got this, which is a Sillert, which is titled Sillert Doodle. I think I drew this during lecture. I think I used this, is what I used? No. This is not what I used. Well, maybe? Not really. No, that's not the right tool. I like this. I think I'm probably gonna finish this at some point, because I like it. I think he's silly and whimsical in this. I might just actually clean up the sketch and then just color it in. I like it. I think this was from... God, this is at least a few months old. When did I do this? What did I do? Let's see. Properties. Yeah, that's what I want to look. Oh. Apparently I did this in June, actually. My memory is horseshit. Welcome to the silly experience. I like this. Let's touch this up. Let's clean this up a little bit. Other finished Basili pieces I have is Did you know? Melts your face. He melted. Well, that's a shortcut to learn about. Bum bum. I'm liking this. This is looking good. I like this. And the sketch. Okay, okay. I like where this is going. No. I accidentally hit the number 2. Whoops. Oopsies, so silly of me, so sillert. Bwomp. Grab a drink of water. I accidentally shoved my finger in it. I love drawing Bacilli. Like, is that egotistical? Not really. I mean, oh, but you're Bacilli, aren't you? So, like, of course it's egotistical that you like drawing yourself. Like, I don't really see Bacilli as myself. I see it more as, like, a little guy. I see him more as, like, a little guy that I just occasionally cosplay as on the internet. Like, yeah, I am Bacilli, but also not really. I'm able to, like, separate myself from the little guy. He is he is me in a regards, I guess. Like, I see him more as, like, a persona type of vibes, if you know what I mean, like... He's more like if someone asked, hey, draw yourself a little guy to represent you on the... I'd be like, okay. That's his vibes. That's the vibes of the Sillert, I fear. Is that he is just a creature. Peak creature hours, indeed. That's what he is. He's just a little guy, a little silly, a little Sillert, as I've already said. Yep, he is just a Sillert. Bump, bump, bump. There we go. I'm liking how this is turning out. I'm liking it. My hands are getting sweaty, so I'm gonna put my tablet down for a second. Dry my hands. I forget that, I don't even know how you do that, but I know you can actually move like full layers without being on that layer. I just I don't know what triggers that. I just know that anytime I do it, it's on accident. Gosh, if I had a nickel for every time I accidentally triggered like a layer to go off, I would be rich. I would simply be rich. womp. There we go. There we go. I got up at a reasonable time today. Shocker. Wow. I mean, I've been kind of getting up at slightly, like, reasonable times, like 1 p.m., which isn't that unreasonable. Not the most reasonable, but, like, I've woken up later in the day plenty of times. Like, recently, for a while there, my sleep schedule would be, like, I'd go to sleep at, like, 8, 9 a.m., and then I'd wake up at, like, 5 p.m., not 7, but, like, 4 or 5 p.m. in the afternoon. So, like, I have had way worse sleep schedules before. But yeah, right now my current sleep schedule is that I go to sleep at, like, 1 to 2 a.m. I wake up around, like, 1 to 2 p.m. Which is probably not great, but again, I've had worse sleep schedules. I think this is fine in comparison. But yeah. Bump, womp, 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 womp. Womp, 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 womp. Wah, wah. Wap, 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 wap. Oh yeah, so recently I've been learning Dutch because of my girlfriend. She's like, hey, you want to learn Dutch with me? And I'm like, yeah, cool, I'll do that. And so I've been learning Dutch, which is really, the way I see Dutch is that, so for context, for several years from like January 2020 until like pretty recently, I would use Duolingo to learn on and off French. I stopped using Duolingo because they're like, hey, we're gonna fire our human translators and use AI. And I'm not cool with that because, you know, human language is spoken by humans. We shouldn't be using robots to translate human language. Like, we shouldn't be, especially not for like a language learning app. If you're gonna teach somebody a language, you better have humans providing the thing they're learning. Like, I feel like that's just common sense, but what do I know? I'm not a billion-dollar company. Actually, how much does Duolingo make? It's at least multi-million. I know that, but like, is it a billion-dollar company? Oh no. I don't know. But yeah, I don't like generative AI. Now, I don't hate all AI. I feel like that should be like said as a given. My problem is with generative AI, like things like ChatGPT, Midjourney, that type of stuff. And I don't think it's controversial to be like, I'm against AI. Well, I mean, it's kind of controversial because some people will be like, what? Why are you against AI? Like, what's your problem with AI? Or, you know, some people are just willing to diehard defend AI, and I think that's kind of gross and scummy. Like, because, like, the way generative AI works currently is that it's not sustainable in the long run. And I don't mean that in, like, just the, regards to, like, it's, like, its impact on the planet and stuff. Because, like, yeah, there's obviously an impact to be said with how much, you know, cooling stuff, how much, like, resources need to go into keeping AI up and floating and stuff. Like, there's something to be said about that. But, like, when I'm talking AI, like, generative AI, my main problem is that it's not especially with things like ChatGPT, like they scrape the internet, but they don't really care about like copyright or asking the people, you know, whose data they're taking to teach this robot, like, hey, can we use your thing? Are you cool with that? They just go, oh, looky dookie, we're gonna scrape that from the internet, and I'm not cool with that. I don't like that, especially when it comes to like art. Like, if there was an AI art model, hypothetically, this is a hypothetical, that, you know, the artist who made it was like, hey, I trained this on my own work, like, I'd be like, okay, you trained it on your own work and you used your own stuff as its training model. Like, that's fine. If it's like made with, you know, the consent of the artist, like, hey, do you consent to do this, for us to do this? And if they say yeah, then like, I think that's fine. But like, you don't have those. You have like large scale, I can't get this stupid line right. Well, now I can get the stupid line right. Like, you know, but the way AI art currently works is that you don't have that. You have unethical training sets that just steal art from the people who actually spent years honing talent and, you know, skill. And I'm not good at art. I'm gonna be objective here. I am not good at art, and I'm okay with that. Like, I'm not bad. I'm not the worst person out there in the world, but like, I can objectively go, yeah, my art is not good. Like, and I'm okay with that, because I do it for fun. I do this for shits and giggles, and just have a good time. That's how I've always been with art. Oh. Okay. Now, at one point in time, I actually seriously considered going into art as, like, a job. like, you know, doing that as a thing, and then I was like, and then I didn't, thank God, but like, I don't feel like I could be like an artist professionally. Not because my art's bad, I feel like if I practice and put in the effort, I could have good art. Like, it's just that I don't like monetizing my hobbies unless I need to. Like, but I feel like if I need to monetize my hobbies, something has gone downhill in my life. And I know what you're thinking, oh, but aren't you a hobbyist VTuber and stuff? Why do you have Twitch partner, not partner, what's it called? Twitch affiliate on. The reason I have Twitch affiliate on is simply because I wanted the emotes, okay? That's right, local man has Twitch partner on because he wanted emotes and the little channel point thing. I never turned on Twitch partner because I wanted money, no. Because, like, here's the thing. I make probably, like, if I run ads during a stream, like, a couple of cents per per, like, stream. I don't have enough people where I could actually make any substantial money off monetizing my stuff. Like, but the thing is, Twitch affiliate isn't just monetizing stuff, you get more community interactivity through things like emotes, which is why I have it on. Like, because I like that extra layer of interactivity. I like having emotes, because then I get to draw something and people get to use my silly little shitpost art, in like chat, being like, chat, and I think it's silly and fun. You know, that's where I'm, like, I stand on why I have my Twitch monetized. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Get off the... You're near the stove. For once, it's not the kitten. For once, it's not the kitten causing mischief. It is the old lady cat. My precious baby. Like, she jumped up... Oh my god. Sorry, chat. You just fell off my mic stand. Are you okay? There we go. Okay. My cat jumped up on the counter by the coffee pot, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing? I don't know what she was doing, by the way. I just ran over and grabbed her off the counter. Just politely yoink the cat. To be fair, I don't think the stove has been on today, so I think it's fine. But I don't want to take the risk of my cat hopping on the stove and someone used it, like, recently and I didn't know, and, like, my cat getting hurt. Don't walk away poutily. You're fine. Yeah, there you go. Go eat out of the cat food feeder. I like how I'm talking to her like she can hear me. I mean, I think my cats understand human language to some degree. I don't think they, like, fully understand it, like... But I feel like if you say snack around them or, like, treat around them, they know what that means. I feel like, you know... I feel like they understand the concept of no, but don't give a fuck. Like, I feel like a lot of people are like, my cat understands the concept of no and doesn't give a fuck, but because that's just how cats are. Like, cats, they understand you have rules for them, but they're like, rules in my house? No. And just disregard what you say. Like, cats can hear you and they probably understand you, but I don't think they listen to you. Like, because that's just how cats are. They don't listen. Womp. I think she's going in the basement. Oh. My cat has disappeared from the sight range, folks. Womp. Okay, I'm gonna save this. Let's back out. I like it. I like it so far. Okay, this is going pretty well. This is going pretty okay. I'm liking it. Okay, this is looking good, I think. I think this is looking okay. Have a little bit of detail there, kinda throw in just a little bit of hatch shading. Like, I know this is probably not accurate shading, but like, fuck it, I don't care. I'm going for vibes over good jobs here. Here at Bacilli Inc. What the I don't have a company. Why am I like Bacilli Inc? Here at Bacilli Boy, twitch.tv/Bacilli Boy. We don't care about aesthetically pleasing. We care about, does it look cool? And if it looks cool, then we've succeeded at our job. Go in, do some fix up, clean up here, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Clean up just a little bit, and then add back in that texture. Perfect. I feel like we need to go up a little bit. How do you rotate the angle of this without it looking weird? There we go. I think that's okay. Not great, but I think it's okay. I vibe with it. Oh yeah, that reminds me. All of my recent VODs should be uploaded to YouTube by now. I'm gonna double check after stream, but they should be. Except for this one, but this one's kinda in progress, you know. I don't think you can exactly upload the stream as it's in. Well, okay, I mean, I guess you could do cross-platform streaming, but I'm not into that. Mostly because I do not have the monitors needed to do that. And I think trying to have my laptop stream on 2 separate platforms, I think it would just implode. If I'm being real honest, I think it would just explode. Oh yeah, I had therapy today. That was... Therapy works for me. It doesn't work for everybody, or like, you know, some people just have bad experiences with therapy and they're like, nope, not gonna try again, and you know what? Fair enough. If I was burned by a system designed to try and help people, I would actually probably feel justified in not going to therapy. But I go to therapy because it works for me. And I've had good experiences with my therapist, or at least decent experiences. Okay, excluding that one time, but that one time, that one time was just upsetting in general. Therapists are mandated reporters, kids. They have to report if you say, hey, I experienced this. They have to report it to the police, and that's not fun. 0 out of 10 experience. But that was years ago. No, that was years ago. I gotta fix that. Because I kind of want it to look like there's 2 separate pieces of hair here, but I don't really want to add like a thick line. I want to add kind of like, maybe like, oh. Maybe like that? Maybe? I think it's okay. Who knows, probably in like 20 minutes I'll hate it or something. That just is how art be, yeah. I'm not German. I am Dutch though, I have like verifiable proof that I have Dutch ancestry. Which is fun. You know, it's fun to go like, oh yeah, I know that my family, at least on one side, came from here in stuff. But yeah. Speaking of Dutch, because my girlfriend and I want to go visit a part of the Netherlands at some point when we're like older and stuff. Because there's this one really pretty like walkway where the trees kind of form this natural arch. and we want to go see that. There's also a lot of other pretty places in the Netherlands that we want to go see. So she's like, hey, you want to learn Dutch with me? And I'm like, yeah, sure. So that's been fun, and like, I don't know if it's just having someone else to hold me accountable, but I've actually been like doing good about keeping up with learning that. And stuff. I've learned how to say I love you in Dutch, which is ik houden van advenja, I think. I know how to write it. I can't remember how to pronounce it. It's a quick little lesson time with Vasily. Wait, is it Houdvenjo? Also, that's an A, not an O. That is an A, not an O. Here, let me fix that. That looks... I think it's... hold on. Okay, no, I got it wrong. I put a Y where there should be a J. Never mind. Whoopsies. Vasily was wrong. Everybody stone him to death. This means I love you in Dutch. Ik houd van je. Oh, ik houd van je? I'm not quite sure how to pronounce this word yet. But I know how to write it. I learned how to say that because every night, since I started learning, I say to her in Dutch that I love her and good night. Because I want her to know that I love her, and I want her to know that I want her to have a good night, even though... And I say that before I go to bed. Because a lot of the time she'll go to bed later than me now that I've kind of fixed my sleep schedule. But yeah. I haven't been learning for too terribly long, so I don't know a whole lot. But I've been learning for like a couple of days. And I've been consistent. But yeah, I've been learning Dutch, which is very fun. Also, the way I remember the word for wrong in Dutch is it's fout. And I'm like, whenever you're wrong about something, you pout. Which is spelled similar to how vout is spelled. And that's how I remember what's the Dutch word for wrong. I also do that for like other things. Like, for example, hoe heet je? Which is, if I believe, what's your name? Or... There's another more formal way of saying what's your name, and hoe heet je translates literally to what are you called, I think. But and I remember that because it sounds like who hates you. Okay, you know, I think that this is good. So let's save this. And... Sillertree? That's the... Gonna die. The title of the drawing is Siller Tree. Let's get ourselves a nice base color. Here, yes, lovely. And then we're gonna do a bunch of clipping layers. Everybody say, oh god. I have Basili's color palette saved here, yeah. Hold. The base color. Gad. The horror. And then I'm gonna pull up the Basili reference. Do I have the updated reference around here somewhere? Oh, yeah, here we go. I need to finish this at some point. But I have an updated Basili reference. And look, at this time it includes the auger form. Yay. Everybody say yay. Look, it's him. The critter. I just need to remember if the dark part goes on the... I'm stupid. I'm so dumb. I just realized this entire time I could have looked at myself to look to see where the dark part of the is on the wings. Because the way I monitor chat is I use my phone screen. It's propped up on my my like mic stand, and I use it and I check chat that way. And it didn't occur to me that I could just look over and look at the colors. Like, wow, good job, Basili. Good job, Basili. Oh yeah, that reminds me. The colors on my screen and stuff look weird on purpose. You can't see it because you're not on my phone screen, but I use a blue light filter on all of my devices. All of them. Even my 3DS. I modded my 3DS and I figured out that if you have a modded 3DS, you could change like the blue light settings, like the light color settings. And I was like, fuck yeah, I'm turning you warm. Because I hate cold lighting and I hate blue light. It gives me a headache. I like when the lights are warm and whimsical, not when they are cold and clinical. Get your cold, clinical lighting away from me. Mental disorder behavior is what that lighting is. I hate the mental disorder lighting. I like when the light is warm and cozy and feels like I'm in a fireplace. In fact, my laptop's, oh god, I almost dropped my tablet. My laptop's blue light filter is set to, drumroll please, give a round of applause to me. Just kidding, don't do that. My warm light filter is set to, what's it set to right now? 72. 72. On my phone, it's maxed out as high as it can go. So I don't know the exact percentage. But yeah, I hate blue light with a burning passion. The only downside to the blue light filters, I will say, is that it fucks up the colors on my screen. And one time, this was in, I think, October, I was originally gonna play, what's it called? Deadly Premonition for Halloween. Turns out that game is so poorly optimized for streaming. Like, it's an old game, so I was like, it should run perfectly fine on my laptop because it's from like the frickin' 2000s. Nope, it just did not want to work, so I didn't stream it. But originally, when I did try and, well, I did stream it, but I ended stream after like 30 minutes. When I was trying to, oh god, bring me back to Basili, thank you. Bring me back to Basili, good job. But when I was trying to stream it that day, originally what I was gonna do to stream it was I was gonna give Basili, my old model, an alternate outfit that looked like the main character, Francis York Morgan. And so I was giving him a tie, and I think I still have that file actually. It's not finished, but I think I still have it, because yeah, I keep all my I keep all of my model folders so far, I think. And you know, I was gonna do like cool little thing. I was gonna do it. Ended up not doing? No. Terrible, I know. I ended up not finishing it, because the end of the semester was just not fun for me that year. Human, that's where it is. Pull out Bacilli Sneep Snorp. Where is it? Toggles, clothing, jacket lines. Here we go. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna hide the shirt. Yeah. Oh wait, there's the shirt. Hold on. I didn't finish drawing the pants. So I'm gonna hide the hoodie. Where the fuck are the sleeves? Sleeve. Why did I separate it like dumb? But I was doing this tie, right? I was coloring this tie and I posted like a photo of it to Discord. Like being like do 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 do, it's red, do 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 do, it's red, do 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 do. Because it looks red on my screen. Like, this looks red to me. And my Discord was like, no, it's orange. I think it was actually about the lighting or something. Wait. Like, they're like, Bacilli, what do you mean it's orange? And I'm like, no the fuck it's not. Because this doesn't look orange at all on my screen. This is red. And they're like, what do you mean? It's orange. I think I ended up recoloring it because I was so mad about people being like, it's orange. And I was like, what do you mean it's orange? It's not orange. It's clearly not orange. Hold on. Discord. Yeah, open. I have to open it to prove my point of what I was talking about. How's my OBS doing? My OBS is doing okay. Good. We are winning in the OBS department. So I'm gonna save that edit to the stupid fuck-ass tie. Where is it? Here is it. Hold on. Orange. I just searched that in the Discord. Wait, yeah. Someone was like, that's orange. And I was like, what? Because I was like, oh, I'm working on this costume. Haha, hee hee. Hee hee ha ha. Because, like... Copy image. Okay, I did change the tie color. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta censor him real quick, even though he's not real. Oh god. I accidentally opened frickin' the thing. Fuck me. No, don't do that. I gotta censor him because he's technically naked. Don't want Twitch having a hissy fit. Here, let's just, like, there's nothing there. It's Ken doll nudity, but, like, don't want Twitch having a problem. And there's no nipples, so I don't have to censor any of that, thank God. There we go. Okay, and I was like showing off the sketch in my Discord, being like, hey, working on a quick detective costume for Halloween and stuff. And someone's like, is that Fred's tie from Scooby-Doo? And I was like, no, Fred has an orange ascot. Fred does not have a tie. And they're like, buddy, that's orange. And I was like, I forgot that I had the settings of what like, you know, the nightlight settings on my device. And here's the thing. It's still technically not fucking orange. This is not fucking orange at all. Like, that's red. And like, for reference, here's the tie color I changed it to. That's still red. It's red. And before you say I'm colorblind and that's orange, no it's not. I turn off my nightlight filter and I'm like, that's still red. It's still red, it's just a more orangey red. This is just a more orange red. Like, it's still clearly in the red part of the color selector. One just leans more to orange, one leans more to pink. Both are red! But apparently it was too orange for someone in my chat, my Discord. Yeah. But yeah, no, I don't have any color vision problems before you're like, actually it's orange. My screen just presents colors differently. Because I have a color filter on it, specifically to block out blue light. Because blue light makes everything brighter and that hurts my precious little eyes. I don't like blue light. I have had the blue light filter on my device since middle school. I haven't had this laptop since middle school, but every device I've had since middle school, and I refuse to turn it off ever. God can pry the blue light filter from my cold, dead hands. But until he does, I will have it on my devices for an eternity. I don't even have it on there for like, oh, you know, blue light supposedly it helps you sleep or whatever. No. I have it on there because blue light just gives me a fucking headache. But yeah. Like, does that make colors on my screen look weird? Yes, but like, at least it's a problem with my screen and not me. Anyway, time to make Bacilli red. This is blood auger, by the way. This is not blood. Bacilli bleeds pink. That's just canon. Don't ask me why that's canon. Mostly because I thought it was a funny hee hee ha ha joke. Because a bunch of Bacillus anthracis colonies on blood auger brought to life. That is the lore. That has been the lore. That shall stay the lore until the day I die. So canonically, his ass has pink blood because Bacillus anthracis ram stains to purple, which is why he's purple everywhere, chat. That's actually the legitimate reason why Bacilli is all so much fucking purple. Is that's the point. That's the whole point of him, is that he's purple. Well, I mean, that's not the point of him, but like, that's why he's purple. That's the story of why Mother Fricker is purple. He is purple because that's the gram stain color for Bacillus anthracis. Funny little reference for me. Haha, hee hee. And I thought it would be funny if his blood was pink, because, no, not because Danganronpa. We ignore the, like, 1.5 year Danganronpa phase I had in the middle of high school. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about it. We don't talk about it. His blood is just pink because that's the other gram stain result. If it's gram positive, it's purple. If it's gram negative, it's pink. And therefore, I thought it'd be hee hee ha ha funny if I made his gram stain result that, like, the opposite of what he is, purple. I thought that'd be funny, and it is. It is fucking hilarious. And if you're wondering why I'm not coloring the rest of the eye the orange that I'm doing here, it's because that's gonna be covered with purple when I get to coloring the hair. So we're just not gonna talk about it. There we go, lean a little more to the orange. That way it's entirely yellow. This probably the worst way to do the whole gradient color effect he has on the eyes. But it's funny. Why do I hear a cat screaming? Round watercolor brush. Oh. The blending thing. Kind of, sort of, not really. Watery ink. This too. I just have a regular blend. Oh. Good heavens. Now, why are you turning out black? That sounded bad out of context. Should be like an orangey yellow. There we go. Blend it. Make it look like a proper gradient. There we go. Bam. And nobody even noticed. And now we go back to the eyes so I can actually make the colors look coherent. Blah, 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 blah. Blah. Yes, I'm going back and making the eyes yellow. More yellow. Oh god, this looks so cursed without the line art. God, this is forbidden bacilli. He was not meant to be seen like this. Give him back the line art. And then for the orange, we just do this. Wah. Blend them. Perfect. Everything is fine. He's got eyes. Yippee. And while we're here, let's touch the mouth. Ah, yes. The whimsy of touching mouths. That's a sentence choice. I don't think it matters unless you have like a weird colored mouth to have the inside of the mouth look consistent. I just like doing it for like shits and giggles. Like, you could give this man a bright pink mouth if you wanted to. I mean, I frankly just do it the way I do it because I think it's cool. Anyway, wow, the whole, this is coming along quite nicely. This is looking good. This is looking good. Yeah, I'm going to say it a little bit hesitantly. Control E. I'm gonna start merging some stuff. This is looking quite good. I like this. We're getting somewhere. And now, we have to do the hair. The hair is going to be torture chat, so we're gonna turn off the rest of the colors while I do this. So, you're probably wondering, what am I doing for the hair? Well, great question. You are so bright and smart, good job. I'm gonna color in the outline first. Mostly because I have a feeling this is gonna be a pain in the ass if I don't do it this way. Because, like, the thing is, Bacilli's hair is a dark color. Like, you can kinda see the outline if you focus in, but if I zoom back, you can't really see the line art, because it kind of blends in because of the darkness. Even on my phone screen, which actually has brighter colors, I'd say, than my laptop screen. It looks like that. So, we're gonna do it this way. Even if this way is a little bit weird. And as we go, we're gonna correct some mistakes. Such as that. That's been fixed. Now let's go back to doing what we're doing. Yippee. And I know what you're thinking. Why orange for the color if you're gonna change it later on? That way, I can see it against the line art. But I think none of you were thinking. I'm gonna go find my cat because he's screaming. Hold on, chat. The cat was in the garage. Also, I have ice cream. I have a strong feeling I can do this one-handed. Maybe not very well. Oh. Said cat has approached me. Hello. Buddy, please stop. Bad ears? No. Red. Well, if I can't draw right now because there's a creature, demanding attention. Get off my laptop. But Fred, stop. Anyway, turns out the kit... Huh? The fuck? Oh my god. Turns out the kitten was in a room for most of this stream, so now he's unleashed upon the world. So... he might start committing crimes. Just be prepared. He's a little evil. He's a little fucked up. He's a little bit of a freak, if you will. So if you hear me scream no, it's not at you, it's at a creature who should belong in a federal prison for all of his crimes. Because while he is very cute, he is evil incarnate and has some problems. Oh. Now I can see where I missed. Oops. Okay, this is looking good. You just need to do the shirt. Thankfully, it would be very easy. Pick from a pre-selected color. Just go ahead and color it in. Easy peasy lime squeezy, I don't know. And behold, we got a Sillard. Being silly. Now, how do we deselect? Great question. Already did. Alright, now that we have, the guy of all time. The guy of all time. A little weird, being a little freak. We are now gonna commit shading. But in order to commit shading, we need, a fun little alternate layer. Here's what we're gonna do. And you might be thinking, why? Why are you doing this? That way, I can see where I'm shading on dark colors, and I can see where I'm putting light on light colors. I know, weird thing, deal with it. And functionally, at the end of the day, this function's the exact same, so you just lack the colors. So, personally, I am a generic bitch, and I like using a purplish tone, like a purplish blue, to do my shading colors. You might be thinking, wow, you lack creativity. To which I say, I mean, you're not wrong. I just don't like shading things in this shading things any different. Because I am nothing if not a creature of habit. Should I probably learn how to properly shade things? Yeah. Am I going to? Fuck no. Because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Hi, Snoopy. Hi, Newt. Hi, Baby Boy. Where are you? Snooper. You're also gonna notice real quickly, I don't do the stupid, I don't really follow any rules doing this. I just go for vibes. If it looks right, then it looks right. If it doesn't, back to the drawing board. I don't know what to tell you when it comes to how I render stuff, other than I have no rules and I don't follow the rules of art. Or like how you're supposed to do rendering. I just fuck around to find out, and if it looks good, then I'm done. That's how I do things. Does that mean that I use the same shading pretty much every time? Yeah. Does that mean that it probably shouldn't look that way according to lighting? Yeah. But does it matter? No. Because I do this for fun and shits and giggles. I don't get paid for this. I just do this because I think it's fun and whimsical. Brings me joy. That is the summarization of why I do everything in my life ever. If it brings me joy, I do it. If it does not bring me joy, I don't do it. Unless it needs to be done, like my taxes. I have to do my taxes. Hey, speaking of, if you want to help me not go to jail for tax evasion, you can tip me $5 on the Ko-fi, which is, !tip, and I will draw anything you want as long as it's safe for work. That's right. You want me to draw Mario? Yeah, I can draw Mario. You want me to draw your favorite VTuber? I can draw your favorite VTuber. You want me to draw your OC? I can draw your OC. Will it be good? No, you're paying $5. Will I put heart and soul and effort into it? Actually, yes. I'm also looking for a job, so hello. Night after night. Hello, Hokum. Hello. Get your head out of the balloons. Snoopy. I saw that. Don't... Hello, I am drawing. I am drawing. Right now I'm drawing myself because nobody... Okay, I will fix my posture. There we go. My bones are boning now. Will you stop? Hey, get out of the bag! Snoopy. Sorry. One of my cats was trying to stick his head in a plastic bag filled with balloons. Now is the perfect opportunity to put both my headphones in. I need to replace my headphones, but I am broke, so that'll just have to wait. Hello, I am drawing. Drawing what? Well, right now I'm just drawing myself. My idea how people can draw without rotating the canvas. The answer is right now I'm shading, so I don't really give a fuck. I was rotating it a little bit, but the problem is I don't really have like a built-in rotation toggle type thing, or at least I don't know the default rotation toggle stuff for Clip Studio. I just kinda... Sorry, there's a person. Thank you for the... No, I don't want to do that. Thank you for the tip on how to rotate stuff. I think I'm gonna redo this entire shading layer because I can't... I just realized I'm using like a dark color. I'm gonna use green and then I'll color it the appropriate color later. That's how we're gonna do this. I mean, we have some built-in shading already because of the line art. I'm just gonna add some little emphasis here and there to that. Womp, 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 womp. But yeah, thankfully I've not had any Wi-Fi issues this week, other than, well, my Wi-Fi going out over the weekend was like, just the worst timing it could possibly do that, because it's like, yay, I want to stream. I'm getting back into streaming. I'm having fun with my hobbies again. And then it's just like, hey, how about no? I'm like, damn, okay, God. Be a dick, I guess. that. Why is there a creature screaming? Relative of mine, why was the cat screaming? Why was the kitten screaming? Oh. Okay. Listening to... Oh, by the way, I was referencing Rare Americans earlier. Oh, yes! Oh, I know the song. I don't know why it took me so long to realize that. Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm so stupid. Night after. Wait, I can't. Why can't my brain remember the fucking, like, tune? I know the lyrics. My brain just can't remember the tune. And learn a lot about Moss Park. I'm so scared of the... Anyway, what are your thoughts on Rare American? Been listening to the self-titled album and had that song on repeat for quite a while. I versus I is also pretty good. Okay, yeah. I respect your opinion. My favorite songs from the Rare Americans 1 album, or is it just, it's just called Rare Americans, and they actually numbered their, like, later albums. My favorites are probably Balmoral Hotel, Pay Me Back, and then Moss Park. I know I used to listen to those a lot on frickin' repeat. The cat's what? I don't have money for vet bills. And he's you know whose problem he is. I've been listening to their more recent album a lot, though, because I like... their more recent album, by that I mean the one they released in April, to coincide with a movie? Yeah, to coincide with the Skids movie. I like a decent amount of the songs. I think they're all good, but I feel like some of them are better than others, is my opinion. Because, like, I think you can definitely tell it's made to go with, like, a musical is the feel of the album. Like, and not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. It's just, you can tell. Also, I know you taught me how to rotate the canvas in Clip Studio. I don't know why, but when I'm shading, I don't rotate the canvas a whole lot. I know, weird. Criminal, even. I do it a lot for, like, the line art. Like, for line art, I rotate a lot, but when it comes to, like, coloring and stuff, I kind of just don't. I more so zoom in and stuff. That's... I know, it's probably, like, a crime or something. Like, a cat's criminal jail for 1,000 years. I don't know, it's just what works for me, and that's what I do. I mean, does it make a whole lot of sense? No, not really, but, like, hey, I don't make a lot of sense as a person in general. Now, what is the creature doing? He is investigating. What is he up to? Mischief. There's also control space to zoom. No, yeah, I know that, but I have, on my art tablet, I have a built-in little scroll wheel thing that I just use. So I don't actually use the zoom shortcut. at all. Mostly because I don't have a whole lot of reason to use the zoom shortcut, because again, like I mentioned, I have a built-in scroll wheel because I have the Huion Inspiroi, which comes with a little scroll wheel thing in the middle, and then 8 little buttons you can program to do your bidding. What does this one do? What the fuck? Wait. What is this button programmed to do? Hold on. Welcome to Luker Bust Out. I mean, Basili. Basili bust out looking up his button settings. And my name's really generic, you won't find me. Unfortunately, I'm left-handed, so I gotta do weird shit to be comfortable drawing. Okay, that checks out. Huion tablet. There we go. That's the thing. Color pick. What is the keyboard key? Oh, it's control. Wait, so control's how you freaking shift all of this stuff around? So every time I've been drawing and I've accidentally just hit control and that's why stuff shifts. Oh my god. I just realized that. I feel so embarrassed. I have color pick set, like I have my shift set, by the way, because I used to use Krita before I got Clip Studio. And Krita's color pick option was shift. Not shift, control. So wait. Oh, it's shift space, never mind. I was like, what? Wait. Yeah, so I need to program, like, shift into my thing. Right. I'm just not liking the shading. Okay, new plan of action. We make him fucking green. Maybe it's just the brush I'm not liking. Maybe my problem's the brush. Let's... Hello, cat. There is a car on the floor. Maybe I'm just not comfortable with the brush. That's my problem. Nope, don't like that. Bye. That one doesn't work. Not really. Okay, I have mixed feelings about you. Watery brush. I think that's just blending. Tapered watercolor. Uneven layering brush. Smoothing. Okay, that's also a blending. Emphasizing texture. And watery? No. Watercolor brush. Running color edge, transparent watercolor. Smooth watercolor. I think I want something with texture is my problem. I mean, this has texture. That's undeniable. Gouache? What about the oil paint? Okay, I kind of like the oil paint. Let's fuck with that for a minute. Or maybe my problem is just how I'm trying to do the shading. That could also be it. Because you got the tip thing going on, it feels kind of rude. No, actually, you're fine to still use the doodle thing. The tip thing is more so just optional because right now I'm kind of fucked. Because right now, I am in a hell of my own creation because this was my first year filing taxes. Everybody say, yay, Basili did his taxes. And I used Free Tax USA, and because Free Tax USA automatically deposits your stuff into your checking account, like your, what's it called, your refund into your, like, checking account and stuff, I was like, surely they'll take out what I owe because my employer didn't put money aside for my school taxes. school district taxes. I was like, surely they'll take out what I owe in school district taxes too. Because I, again, never filed taxes. Nobody told me you had to, nobody told me that, hey, if you owe the taxes, you actually have to physically write a check to the to your state's, like, government stuff and pay them that way. So I kind of got fucked over. And the thing is, my mom helped me file my goddamn taxes and never told me that. Like, she's like, oh yeah, you owe money to the school district. And I'm like, cool. And she never told me that you had to frickin' manually pay and stuff. But yeah, also you're perfectly fine to do the doodle redeem. The tip thing is just because I'm kind of fucked up, right? I'm fucked over right now, and I kind of want some incentive for people to like help me out because I don't want people to be like, hey, my state handles everything for me, so it's crazy hearing other people talking about taxes. Your state handles everything for you? I'm sorry, what state do you live in? And that's like an invasive question to ask. I'm sorry, but if your state handles everything for you, can I move there? What state? I mean, you don't have to share, Hawaii. Oh. I live in Ohio. I think I would die if I moved to Hawaii. Not because Hawaii is a bad place, but because I am built for the cold. I got fat. And I am built to survive the cold winter months. Shit keeps buffering. Oh no, fuck. Model? Okay, wait. My what? Okay, my frame rate in OBS is not dropping, so I'm not sure why it's buffering, because everything looks like it's fine over in OBS. Oh, there's a creature on the table. There's a creature. I repeat, there is a creature. What are you? Don't play with the cords. I'll put you in air jail. Whenever I got to the mainland, it feels like I'm freezing to death. Like, whenever I go to, go to, that's what you meant to say. Yeah. Here, if you come, like, Ohio in the winter is cold. We actually get snow and stuff, which, like, 70 degrees, fuck, 73? You mean short weather? My house is at 73 degrees right now. What? Crazy. Oh my god, that is insane to hear as someone who... But also, to be fair, I live in a state that's like... I'm not built for the cold, the hot. I'm built for the cold. I got fat. And fat is very good at keeping you warm. Which is great for the fucking winter, because oh my god. Oh my god. So the winter in Ohio is not the worst state. I feel like the worst state to like be in for the winter is probably Alaska. Just because it gets so cold up there. If we're talking mainland US, then I'm probably gonna say like Wisconsin or Minnesota, because those are up by like the Canada border. And to be fair, Ohio's also bordering part of Canada. We share Lake Erie with Canada. It's just a different type of border. It's also more close to the south. Not really, kind of, sort of. I'm a string bean, so that might be part of it. Probably. I am well adapted to the cold. But yeah, fun fact about Ohio, you can only have so many, like, your school can only go like, hey, we're not having school today because of the weather, so many days a year before you have to do these things called E-days. And Uh, let me tell you, E-days kind of fucking suck. I grew up having to do that shit because I've never lived anywhere but Ohio. And, like, they suck. I don't like E-days. To be fair, Ohio also is more equipped for, like, winter weather, so therefore I understand why it's in place. E-day. Basically, if you have, like, so many snow days, is what they're called. You can use them for other, like, weather-related things, not just snow. My school would use them for fog. Sometimes. But, you know, a lot of the times you use them for snow and stuff. But if you go over that, you have 3 E-days you can do. So E-day 1, E-day 2, E-day 3. And anything after your allotted free days, and then your E-days, you have to add on to make up at the end of the year because we have a certain amount of, like, hours you have to meet for, like, a school year. It's weird. I'm not super well versed in it. I know it's a thing, though, because I've lived here my entire damn life. Like... so trust me, it is a real thing. Wait, let me look it up. Ohio E-days. No, you know what I mean. Oh yeah, they're called calamity days, essentially. So, like, you have a certain amount of school days you can go, before you have to make up those days. Okay, that should not go. And because of the weather and stuff, you have a lot of news stations have, like, school closure list and stuff. Calamity Day, yeah. Okay, found it. Found it, fucking Ohio Department of Education. Thank you. No thanks. So here's the thing. We only have to ever worry about rain and earthquakes. We don't have to worry about earthquakes. We don't have to worry about hurricanes. And we don't have to worry about volcanoes. But we do have to worry about snow. And heat. So, the minimum required hours for a school... So, for a school year, there is a minimum required of hours. And basically, this minimum is 1,001 hours. That's how much a school year has to have. Never touched real snow in my life. It is cold. It's cold. It's very fluffy, but it can also be there's 2 types of snow. Either really good for making snowballs, or terrible for making snowballs. Yes. And a lot of the time, if it's not good for packing, then, oh my god. Jesus Christ! What the fuck? Little dude, are you good? What the hell? Okay. Huh? Snoopy? What the fuck? I'm sorry, I'm confused, because I just watched my kitten go Mach 5 from the basement to here and slam into the wall. And then, like, his tail's puffed up. What are you doing? Stop that. Snoop. Yeah, you. zoomies. Like, but his tail was like puffed, like and now he's hiding. Boots, what's wrong? Come here. Come out. Like, he ran, and then he immediately went to hide between this gap in the wall of where we keep a lot of glass, like, family antique heirloom stuff, and where we keep our Tupperware. Boots, what is wrong with you? Son. Are you being chased? What the fuck are you doing? Like, right now I need to take a photo of this. Hold on, I need to take a photo of this. No, hey, you're okay. You're okay, Boots. Oh, he just kind of came out, but like... He wedged himself in this little corner. Like, Boots, what the fuck? Are you good, man? Yeah. Here's what this is. Ohio districts and schools are on an hour-based, not day-based schedules. The results of these are no longer calamity days in Ohio schools. Instead, schools should schedule excess hours above the minimum number of hours required to accommodate weather-related situations that delay or cancel school. That's how it works in Ohio. Buddy, what the fuck was that? Okay, he's no longer puffed up, and he's, like, casually just sitting. What the fuck is this, Boots? Can I take a photo of my cat, please, X? Twitter? Can I take a photo of the beast? Oh. The beast. Okay, cat. Cat photo. I have played in mountain snow before on Mauna Kea, but that was less snow and more like shredded ice. The snowballs were hard as stone. Yeah, snow can kind of vary in fluffiness. There's some snow that's really good for like packing into snowballs and stuff, and there's other snow that's really fluffy and terrible for packing, but is really fun to touch. I'm not sure where the kitten went, which has me mildly concerned. But you do want, like, firm snow for snowballs. Not firm enough that it feels like you're throwing a rock at the other person, but you want it to be firm so that way it holds its shape, if that makes sense. But you want it to be able to break upon impact. Like a water balloon, I guess, is the best way to compare it to. Like, water balloons should break on impact, but they should be, like, firm enough to hold their shape when you're throwing them. Which, to be fair, rubber does that quite well. Wait, are balloons made out of silicone or rubber? What are they made out of? I forget. His ass does not know the laws of physics. Oh, Kea. Okay. Mauna Kea. Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you for informing me. Bruce Willis. Okay. Over to this place. Oh god, ignore my horrible warm-up, Basili. We're gonna hide him in shame. Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis. Oh! He's an actor, okay. He's got a very distinctive look, I will say. And just a heads up, I'm not good at drawing people, so this is probably not gonna look the best, but I will try. I will put at least a modicum of effort into this. Specifically, Die Hard Bruce Willis. Okay. Oh, that Bruce. Oh, he's still alive. Okay. Die Hard images. Good Morning America. Copy image. I think this is, I think this is the correct actor. Yeah, John McClane is the Bruce, is played by Bruce Willis. Okay. Alright, welcome to You're About to Watch Me Struggle to Draw People. Okay. Let's sketch out this man kind of like body pose here. His spine, I think, is like that. Welcome to I am not good at drawing people. I'm not awful at it. I can at least draw a human somewhat looking like a human, but do not expect good quality humans from me. Exhibit A, me. I can't draw guns also, so we're just gonna treat this like it's a freaking there. That's as good as you're gonna get when it comes to the gun department. I mean, I could just draw a what the fuck? Where did the white go? Question of the day. Oh, okay, I see. Welcome to Ken Basili Raw. The only thing I know about Die Hard is that there's debate on whether or not it's a Christmas movie. He looks concerned. So that's the type of... It is. I have not seen it, so I cannot contribute to this debate. And before you say, what do you mean you haven't seen it? Most of the... I do not really watch a whole lot of movies, and when I do watch movies, it's usually Scooby-Doo. I know. Both Die Hard 1 and 2 haven't watched 3. Okay, I see. What? Listen, I refuse to let the fact that I had intense autism for Scooby-Doo as a child die. So basically, if I want to watch a movie, I'll just go, okay, what Scooby-Doo movies do I have on DVD already? You gotta watch Die Hard. Okay, you know what? I mean, we can do a watch along in the Discord. That's like a thing people do, I think. Welcome to my... Oh god, I'm going to try. I said I was gonna try. There's a cat sitting next to me, not a kitten, but a big old man. Hello, Mr. Oh, the kitten is assaulting him. Okay. Okay. Fuck it, it's time to do my favorite human pose, the generic face. not face, but like, I mean, he's got kind of like a round but shaped face. I think that's kind of accurate. I say, John, what the fuck are you doing all the time to myself? Things I need to do as like a movie, like watch along stuff in Discord. What shape is your nose? Let me observe your nose. I think there's like a little... It's very triangular. Good job. It's very Hey, his hair's like mine! What the... Why do I have his hairline? Oh god, I have his hairline. I should try Rogaine. Okay, I need to find like a side profile reference of this man so I can see how his nose looks. John McClane, Die Hard, side profile. And I have there's a Wikipedia, like a fandom Wikipedia for this man. Okay. He's most definitely got a nose. He's most definitely got a nose. Okay. My hard thing is the way I draw noses is not very specific. Like... Is there a good side profile shot of this guy? I think that's close enough. Okay. Got nose. That's from... Okay, that's not from the right Die Hard movie. I do have a very legally acquired MP4 I could let you borrow. Fun fact, on the Internet Archive is the entirety of The 13 Ghosts to Scooby-Doo. What is The 13 Ghosts to Scooby-Doo, I hear you asking? Great question. Only the best Scooby-Doo media of all time. I will die on my hill, and I don't care if I die on my hill alone. I am dying on my hill. Okay, that does not feel like his nose. That feels more like his nose, I think. What wrinkles do you have, good sir? Although your mouth is open, I need to see you with your mouth shut to determine what wrinkles you have. Welcome to Vasily Tries Drawing the guy from Die Hard. John... Leave his hairline alone, he pulls it off. Listen, I see too much of my own hairline in his hairline and it discomforts me. Images. Show me Die Hard. What does your face look like when your mouth is shut? Can I open the image in a separate tab? I don't want the Rotten Tomatoes website, I want a photo of the movie poster! Ah yes, you do have some wrinkles. Good, 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 good. Now I know what details to add to your face. This looks more like an anime character than it does an adult man. Oh boy, we're trying today, chat. We're trying. I think this is the brush I sketched this Vasily drawing in. He needs more shoulder. Because he does have very pronounced shoulders. No, not that much. Like that? No. That feels like an appropriate amount of shoulder. Yeah. Give him a tank top, because that's what he's wearing in this shot. This reference image. Blomp. Blomp. Dwomp. There we go. Leave his hairline alone. I'm still hung up on the leave his hairline alone. God. I started testosterone being like, male pattern baldness isn't a thing that happens till you're older. Only to then be bitch slapped by my family having a genetic history of male pattern balding in like the fucking 20s of age. And I'm like, god damn it. I am hideous. God must not see me. What are you doing? There was a creature on my table. Bless you. What? That is not the right brush. Let me reduce the size. Got kind of like scowl. Not very pronounced. Kind of more like that. Welcome to Basili sucks at drawing mouse. Mouse? Mouths. Jesus Christ. He also sucks at speaking, apparently. Which is... We're on our way to growing teeth, but nothing for it. My hairline's atrocious. And recently my mom cut my hair because she was like, hey, I'm gonna cut your hair before we go on vacation. And I was like, it wasn't really a vacation, it was like a 3-day trip down to Tennessee. Side note, Tennessee made me really realize I am not built for the heat. How can Basili do ears? Great question. And God, it is horrible. I had my hair long before it got cut, and I kind of looked like if you made Moist Critical fat and gave him facial hair that just won't grow in the fucking middle. Please. I have sideburns. I have a goatee. Can you grow in the rest of the space, please? Never cut your hair before vacation where you need to take photos. Exactly. And the thing is, my mom is bad at haircuts. Thank God she's asleep. Don't tell her I said... Well, you guys don't know my mom. But, like, I'm bad at haircuts. She's bad at haircuts. What are your eyes doing here, good sir? Have eye bags? Why do you have so much forehead? What have I done to you? Oh, God. I do. The ability to draw eyes is not very great. I think he has eye bags. Kinda hard to tell. I mean, they're not very distinguished, so I feel like they're kind of subtle eye bags. Why does one of your eyes look so fucking weird? Kind of like subtle eye bags, yeah, like that. Why does one of his eyes look so bad? Great job, Basili. Everybody say good. No, don't say that. Don't say that. This is... It's okay. It's okay. I can fix this. Oh, God. Why is your fucking head so big? Like, I feel like I should do your hairline from, like, the front. Oh, God. You should watch any Bruce Willis movie. It should be The Sixth Sense. It's so good. Got it. Noted. Okay. I've given him he no longer has a 5 head. There we go. What the fuck was that? Oh my God. Okay. Back to fuck ass ability to draw. I feel like he's got a very stern look on his face. I mean, you don't really have a whole lot of thick eyebrow though, so maybe like that and kind of fix it up a little bit. I feel like that's proportional. And then he's got wrinkles, like you can tell he has forehead wrinkles. Stuff. So give him a little bit of wrinkles. My ability to draw wrinkles is bad, but like fuck it. Look, I mean he kinda looks a little bit like if you squint right now, but now we draw the hairline, which this is not screaming correctly. This screams like old, unemployed, like retired man more than it does Die Hard. Oh, Bruce Willis, I'm sorry. Bruce Willis, I'm sorry. What have I done? Okay. That's literally the character he always plays. Great. We're divorced. Okay, and then I gotta give another reference image for the hair. Yeah, there's some depth to the hair. There's just no bangs. I feel like that's how I hide the fucking fucked up whorehead. Good job at talking, Basili. Everybody say wow. So good at talking. He's not. Okay, that's not terrible. It could be better. It could be better. But this is not the bad. This is not that bad. Maybe I'm just trying to ignore the fact that he does not really look all that much like Bruce Willis or the character from Die Hard. What was the name? John McClane? Yeah, John McClane. Let me position your eye. I think that helps. Reposition the nose, everybody. We're moving pieces to kind of make it look a little bit better. I mean, now we just gotta add some eyelid detail here, and it'll be fine. I don't think it's the worst. Wait, he needs an Adam's apple. Hold on. There we. Wait, that's the wrong fucking brush. There we go. There we go. How do we feel about this? I feel like I'm missing a lot of detail. Like, maybe is his collarbone really that visible? Nah. Not bad, honestly. Really? I mean, I feel like there are most definitely worse renditions out there, but I mean... I'm gonna fix the arms because they're bothering me. There we go. That kind of looks more arm-like now. I mean, at least I got the wrinkles and like some of the facial details. Further receded. Oh god. I mean, actually, I think you're right. Let's give him a more male pattern bulb. Why does that work though? Oh, wrong brush. Round. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god, why does that work? Also, welcome to another comparison I'm going to make that I feel is not entirely incorrect in this case. Let me look it up. Deadly Premonition. Not 3, I meant fucking 2. You know what I meant, Google. There is no Deadly Premonition 3. And for Sweary's sake, let's all hope that stays that way. Where is he? Where are you, buddy? Yes! Lord Francis. You're Zach Morgan, but... yeah. There is a fucking good reference image of this motherfucker when you need it. Here. Give me the old man. This works. This... I will accept this image as... for this. I will accept it. Okay. Copy image. Control V. I don't think this is wrong. Not even remotely similar. Okay. To be fair, the graphics in the... Wait. Hold on. I think I picked the wrong York. Fuck. No, wait, shit. I meant... Why did I... No. I was thinking... I know I was thinking of Zach. But I don't think I was thinking the right game. Ah, yes. I think this is actually... Oops. Okay, you don't have a fuck-ass hairline now that I look at you. Deadly Premonition 1, Zach. What about that? What about... Yeah, let's go back to... yeah. I mean, okay, if I look at the first game, I can kinda see it. If I look at the first game's York, I can kind of see it. Not super well, mind you. But, like, I can kinda see it. I have to... This is gonna look crappy. Because the image also has another character who is not the one I'm looking for. But we kinda have to fuck it, we ball. Okay, so maybe not exactly like Deadly Premonition 2, York. Not York, Zach. But... Ignore that one. Ignore that one. I mean... Kind of? Not exactly, but I feel like kind of similar. I mean, here, wait. To be fair, the graphics of this game were from like 2009, I think. And this was done by Sweary, and so it's not exactly the best of graphics, but like, I think you might have facial blindness. What? Okay. I can remember people's faces more than I can remember their names. I think I'm just bad at character blindness. That, and I mean, to be fair, this does kind of look like any vaguely middle-aged man. It doesn't exactly scream Mr. Die Hard. Well, okay, the hairline screams Mr. Die Hard. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bruce Willis. I'm sorry. But to be fair... Although, to be fair, I feel like this is probably how I would draw York and Zach from Deadly Premonition. Maybe that's what's sending me, I think, is that I feel like I've drawn York and Zach from Deadly Premonition looking like this before. Bye. I think it's just the fact that I don't know. I feel like this drawing looks not a whole lot like Bruce Willis, and not really Bruce Willis from Die Hard. Ow, fuck, I hit myself in the face with my tablet. I mean, if you drew them both from memory, then they might be a little similar. Yeah, like... Hold on, I'm gonna copy this. And I'm gonna edit this to how I think. I think I would draw York from memory? Okay, so number one, York doesn't really have a whole lot of wrinkles, so we're gonna kinda... But he does have eye bags, just not super prominent ones, which is why I'm gonna keep that. And we're gonna go back with the wrinkles, and we're gonna kinda make them very subtle, because he's kinda starting to have wrinkles. Is he like 40-something? 30-something? 40 something? He's old. Well, he's older than me. Womp, womp. Womp. His hairline's a little less fucked up. So we're gonna fix his hairline just a smidge. You can still tell it's not exactly the best of hairline. We gotta fix the hairline just a... But there is the notable scar. There is the notable scar that kind of goes through his eyebrow. Yeah. There we go. And then we go back here with the brush. Boots, what are you in the bag? Hold the fuck! Boots, get out of the balloon bag! Boots! Why were you in there? Chat, can we shun the child? He climbed in a fucking plastic bag. Shun him. Yeah, you. Why were you in the bag? Dude, you were in the bag. Like, full on, full body in the bag. No, I'm not letting you in it. Please don't stick your head in my water glass. Okay. I have... Why are you puffed up, buddy? What is your... Redeemed head pat. I had to fight a cat real quick. Because he was in a plastic bag. Okay, there we go. And then I know he has, like... I think a couple of scars on the cheek. So, womp, womp. Womp? I know there's at least 2. Don't judge me. I feel like the eyes are too big. I feel like York has, like, more squinted eyes, so... Let's just, like, chop off a part of those eyeballs. Welcome to... Vasily tries and fails. Fun fact, when I was in sophomore year of high school, I actually bought Deadly Premonition 1 for the Switch. Because I had a Switch Lite at the time. It's broken right now. He is broken, and he will probably remain broken, because I actually have a 3DS, and that is perfectly working and fine. Womp, womp. Womp. I feel like the nose is the same, and that's what's throwing me off. Maybe a little more indented. 3DS over the Switch. Yes, you get it. You get it. Hi, Fred. You're gonna hear me call my cats a bunch of names if you stick around for long enough, which I'm assuming most of you will. Because I have 4 cats. It used to be 3, and then we got a 4th. Never got no drift on the DS. Real. So true. Like, Joy-Con drift was part of the reason I had to fix my Switch. Well, I have the supplies to fix it. However, some of I'm very bad at unscrewing delicate screws. I feel like he has a less prominent Adam's apple, but he still has a prominent one, so I'm gonna womp that. There we go. He has a suit on, so we're gonna have to erase this entire outfit. Yeah, that's York Morgan. Looking at that, I'm like, yeah, that's York Morgan. I think I've drawn this guy's... Yeah, no, because I was gonna do a stream where I played Deadly Premonition for Halloween, 2024, and the game ended up not working too well, so I had to stop like 30 minutes in, which sucked, because I like Deadly. I like Deadly Premonition. Is it a bad game objectively? Objectively, it's a bad game. I don't care if it's a bad game, though. I think it's fun because it's bad. Every time I got Joy-Con drift, I threw my Switch into the closet for over a year out of spite. Like, my Joy-Con got drift, and like, you know, it's not a 3DS. I have a 3DS, but I have a Switch Lite, and so I couldn't really fucking fix it, and you know, I kind of just dealt with it because it wasn't that bad. I was like, fuck it, it's fine. But then on a trip in high school, this was my senior year of high school, on the way back, I snapped the Joy-Con not the Joy-Con, the joystick in. What the fuck are you boys doing? What are you doing? Okay, I feel like that's a good version of York and Zach Morgan from Deadly Premonition 1. Spoilers for that game, but like, it's a freaking old game, so, oh, wrong layer. Zach and York Morgan are the same person. I mean, kind of? Kind of? I mean, okay, I think I fucked up where the scar placement was on the cheek, and I kind of fucked it up. Like, I see it? Like, although I also think I fucked up the fucking scar line placement. I put it way too high. But like, here, now let me put our diehard guy right next, John McClane, right next to each other. I mean, okay, do you see where I see the resemblance? Like, if you look at the images of each other, then yeah, there's no fucking resemblance here. But if you look at the drawings, I can actually see it. I can actually see it without squinting. Like, you completely fabricated the receding hairline on the other guy, though. Okay, you know what? Fair enough. I'll fix his hairline. I'll fix his hairline just for you. Yeah, this motherfucker looks like Loki. Oh, like, he's got a very square hairline, actually. There we go. There we go. Okay. I fixed his hairline. Are we happy now? But like, I can see it. I can see it if I'm looking at the drawings. I can see it. The hairline is like 90% of the identity. Okay, you know what? True. I don't know, maybe I'm bad at fucking identifying hairlines. I think that's the problem. Oh my god, why is your name so because there's both Francis York Morgan and Francis Zach Morgan, both of whom are, it's complicated and weird. I would say just play the game, but honestly, it's a poorly optimized game. As much as I love Deadly Premonition 2 for being a bad game. Sorry, by the way, sorry about dissing the fries and milkshake combo. Not bad. It is, I like fries and, like, cause like my thing is like the saltiness and the sweetness is what goes for me. It's what works for me about fries and ice cream. Morgan. That is not Ace Attorney. That is not, neither of these men are Phoenix Wright. Deadly Premonition. Because Deadly Premonition 2 is complicated. Because Deadly Premonition 2 is weird. We're not going to talk about it in this household. We're just going to acknowledge the original Deadly Premonition. Literally, exactly. Like, if you ask me to draw Phoenix Wright, I'm not using one of these men as a template. No. Actually, no, because I was thinking, because here's the thing, Deadly Premonition takes a lot of inspiration from Twin Peak, and the only thing I know about Twin Peak is it's paranormal, and anytime I think paranormal, I think of the Matagama, the spirit mediums from Ace Attorney, okay? And when I think old man, I think of Phoenix Wright from Dual Destinies, and also Spirit of Justice. For some reason, in like late elementary school, I was obsessed with Dual Destinies. Don't ask. I don't know why. And then Phoenix Wright fan art real quick. Phoenix Wright, I feel like I can draw without a reference. Because I have played plenty of Ace Attorney. Actually, wait, I could go grab my DS and just reference him from that. You know who he does look like? What? Ace from 999. Okay, wait. Brooklyn 999? Oh, wait. Brooklyn 999? You should play that if you like Ace Attorney. Oh, wait, no. Not Ace 999. Okay. Zero Escape Wiki. Oh, okay. I don't know if this is the right game, but it's bringing me somewhere. His coat. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Careful about spoilers. I just looked up an image on the wiki and it's just. I enjoy this man. I don't know what it is about him, but goddamn, I have thoughts, and I'm gonna keep those thoughts to myself. I have a type of man, and we're not gonna talk about that. That's between me and my therapist. I just drugged a band director. I got a saxophone. Listen, listen, I did not have a father figure growing up, okay? Technically, everything I do is, well, okay. My relationship with my father is complicated. Hashtag drug addiction on my dad's part. I was a literal child, so not on my part. Eventually, my dad divorced my mother. I don't see the correlation, but sure. I have daddy issues, that's the correlation. Here, Phoenix Wright nose. Blomp. Blomp. Give him the fuck-ass smile. Mods, give him the fuck-ass smile. Mod set. Okay, I think I do need a reference image for Phoenix Wright because I'm blanking on the fucking eyes. I know his hair is spiky. That's... And I can kind of roughly see the idea of his hair when I look at Phoenix Wright. Not Ace 999, but like when I envision Phoenix Wright. Oh my god. I am having thoughts. A favorite character from Ace Attorney? Ace Attorney from Hit Game Ace Attorney. It's Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Burn him at the stake. fake. Phoenix Wright. There we go. Yay, there we go. My fuck-ass lawyer. Age... I forgot there's a part of the game where he's 21. Oh god, put him away. Send Feeny to jail. Do we want to draw the classic Phoenix Wright, or do we want to draw... I'm bringing... Okay, you know what? You come to me, Apollo Justice Trilogy Ace Phoenix Wright. My beloved little freak. Look at him. Look at him. This is the 35-year-old version of Phoenix Wright, by the way. This is not... This is not the original trilogy, Phoenix Wright. Sue me. You have a problem with it, sue me. Oh, I love you, you weird little man. I need to get his smirk right. I think that's what's bothering me in your face. His face is angular. That'd make him older than that photo of Bruce Willis. Yeah, and he's not wrinkly. Bruce Willis had wrinkles in the photo referenced. Meanwhile, Ace Attorney character Phoenix Wright at age 35 in game doesn't have wrinkles. Thank you, Capcom. Why does he look... Okay, I have to pull up the image. Come to me. No. Here. Copy image. No, okay. So this is Phoenix Wright in Dual Destinies and Spirit of Justice. Canonically, he's 35. He looks like a Doge employee. Don't say that about my boy. Say that about this one, though. This is Phoenix Wright at 32 years old, right? We got the beanie. We got the... we got the fuck-ass unemployed lawyer fit. I love this man. I love him in all his forms. Tell me why, though. 32-year-old Phoenix Wright looks older than 35-year-old Phoenix Wright. And then if you want to get technical, we can pull out 24-year-old Phoenix Wright. Who... Wait, the motherfucker is eye bags. We'll see. Control V. Oh, I pasted that into the Discord. Whoops. I didn't send it. That's the wrong Ace Attorney. Fucker. I'm gonna fight. Thank you. There we go. Jesus. So here we have... He looks like a Doge employee. Leave my boy, Phoenix Wright, alone. Okay, I'm gonna merge these three into one image. For the sake of convenience. Let's play Guess Who Is Guess Their Ages, although I actually told you. I'm gonna go get more water real quick. Have fun staring at this visceral image. Okay, I'm back. I have some Oreos too. Technically, these are off-brand Oreos, but fuck it. We ball. Fuck it, we ball. Anyway, Anyway, he looks older here than he does here, and it doesn't make sense to me. Like, because this is the older one. The older Phoenix. And also, I just realized they gave him this in the they gave him the fucking Apollo, one of the little Apollo strands of hair, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, let me reference Apollo Justice real quick. There we go. Found him. I forgot how edgy. Wait. Time out. When was your... Oh my god. Oh my god. So in the Ace Attorney lore, Apollo was born in roughly 2003-2004, although fans have kind of deduced that he was born between July and December of 2023. Not 2023, 2003. I forgot that the Ace Attorney timeline puts that Apollo Justice is a 20-something lawyer in 2026, and I just realized how close to 2026 we are, and I can't. Although I was laughing hysterically because there's an image on the Ace Attorney Wikipedia of baby Apollo Justice, and oh my god, I remember my last year's New Year's resolution like it was yesterday. How does time go by so fast? Oh, the simple answer is adulthood. Adulthood. He just popped out of the womb like, hold on, I need to... popped out of the womb, like... Welcome to I Can't Draw Babies, so this is the closest you're getting to a baby. This just looks like a fucking burrito with a face. I'm sorry, Apollo. Let's give you a neck. It's like someone drew hair on him. He just popped out of the womb with his stupid little antenna. Like, there you go, that's baby Apollo. There. Is that a Pokemon? No, I just can't draw children. Can you tell that I have never drawn a child a day in my life before? I'm coloring this. Apollo at the womb. Is that a Pokemon? Swan Loon looking at. Wait, he has his fuck ass eyebrows too. Like his fuck ass eyebrows. Oh my god. He has his stupid ass eyebrows as a baby. Objection, Your Honor. I can't. I'm fucking. Copy image. I want to get his like actual accurate skin color, so we're gonna have to paste in another image or a polygon. Hold on. I have to open copy image, paste. There we go. The fuck is it? I'm gonna piss myself. This is the Man, this new Swadloon evolution is crazy. Oh my god. This is dumb. This is the dumbest thing I've drawn ever. It's fucking fun. There we go. Let's just kind of cover up the non-flesh bits with white. No! I've peaked! I've peaked, I feel. I'm posting this to Twitter. Justice out the womb. So dumb. Oh, my cat screamed, hello. Oops. I'm tagging this as Ace Attorney. Shut the womb. Oh my god, hi He-Man, hi Raiders, welcome. Let me shout out He-Man. Hello, this is like the 18th time this year you've raided me. Hello, we are a Drawin. Get raided, idiot, thank you. Oh no, not raid, shout out. Jesus. There, that should work. Only 2 people because I wasn't web fishing, but you know. Can't see it because... Oh yeah, I forgot. I'll post it to the Discord as well afterwards. Hello, welcome Raiders. What were you doing, He-Man? What were you doing? I am drawing mischievously. I can explain how we got here, but I think it's funnier if I don't. Oh, there's the cat. Hello. Please don't step on my tablet, son. Oh, how do I get my tablet back from my cat? What if I pet you? Does that satiate you? He's purring. So petting the beast does something. But, son, can I have my tablet? Okay, Snoopy, that's your tablet, I guess. So how do we get to fuck-ass Ace Attorney? Fan art. Well, it started with a doodle request. You can also do doodle requests for free. Okay. Go to bed, He-Man. Go sleepy. Go sleep. I demand it. I can't force you to go to sleep, but go sleep, dude. Good night, and thank you for a raid. Thank you. I can't exactly fight the beast for my tablet. He's an old man. He's not gonna let me have it. Well, so far in the art stream thing, we started out the dream with a fuck-ass practice doodle of Basili. We're just gonna pretend he doesn't exist anymore. And then, we went on to do this that I need to finish shading, but is not finished shading. Here's what the flats look like, though. Whimsical, fun, lovely. And then he'll be shaded. But right now he is not finished shading. And then, because there's a point redeem. By the way, if you can use the point redeem as well, it's fine. The $5 tip is just like a thing of encouragement, because right now I am broke and I owe taxes. Because I thought, because it was my first year filing taxes, I thought the program I used would just automatically pay what I owed to the government. It didn't, so whoopsies. So I owe taxes. Fun, whimsical. Anyway, so we ended up with Die Hard of all things. And here's my drawing of John McClane from Die Hard, per fan request. Yippee. And then I was like, he looks like York from Ace Attorney. Not Ace Attorney. Oh my god. York from Deadly Premonition. See here. And viewers like, what the fuck are you on? So I sketched out York, and here's a comparison of the two. I can see it in drawn form. Maybe not in image form, but I can see it in drawn form. And then I accidentally said Ace Attorney, because don't ask how I got there. And I was like, okay, I will sketch Phoenix Wright, which I was gonna do. And then we got on a weird side tangent about how Phoenix Wright doesn't look his age. At all. He's 35 in this image. He's 32 in this one, and he's 24 in this one. Phoenix Wright doesn't look his age. Anyway, and then I got distracted on the Ace Attorney wiki, and I saw this fuck-ass image of baby Apollo with the stupid hair horns. And that's how we got here. That's how we got here. So welcome. Okay, my cat actually left my tablet. So I can have it back now. So welcome, Raiders. I am a little bit unhinged. I am Basili. I do fun, silly little streams. Sometimes I draw. Most of the time I play video games, and on the rare occasion I'll do science. Yeah. The OG Center. Listen, we don't gotta talk about me thirsting over old men. We don't have to talk about that. Listen, that's something that's something I'll unpack in therapy, okay? We don't have to talk about me thirsting over an old man. It's fine. Wait. I mean, objectively, it's not as bad as... Because there is one Fire Emblem character I am thirsty for. Only one. Let's play your guesses. Is this Fire Emblem character a woman? No. It is from Fire Emblem Awakening, and I am very much a fruit stick. I've not beaten Fire Emblem Awakening yet. I need to do that. But it's a good game so far from what I've played. Where are the characters? Yes, thank you. Give me a list of playable characters. Yes, give me the first generation ones. Not you, not you. You're the player character anyway. Yes, you, come to me. Why is that your name, son? Come on. Official art, show me my man. Show me him, yeah. Never touched a Fire Emblem, but the girl characters are hot, so I know some of the characters. No. Anyone take a guess what he is? This is the Fire Emblem character I thirst after, okay? He is just a strange little man, and I quite enjoy my strange little men. And he also appears in Fire Emblem Heroes, but I've not played that game, so... I enjoy this silly little guy. Anyway, here's his portrait artwork. Copy image. Oh, that's really tiny. Hold on. Control Z. Copy image. Control V. Okay, no, it's still really tiny. Okay, great job. Ignore the crunchy pixelization of me sizing it up. Look at him. Look at this man. Look at him. I have no notes. Fire Emblem designers, I would like to see more of this man. Give me this man. And also, let me romance him. I don't care if my player character's male and that would be gay. Let me kiss the man! Let me kiss him. Okay. Anyway. What was I doing? We went on a side quest, and I have no clue where we're at. I have no clue where what I was doing. No thoughts, head empty. He is a little bit dumb. It's okay. What? No, okay, go back. I'm sorry. Womp womp. Womp womp. I got sidetracked. I got very distracted. Oh, there's part of a sticker on my tablet. Okay. Anyway, here's a tutorial for how to draw auger plate facility. Step 1. Draw yourself a circle. Step 2. Lines. Step 3. After you have your lines down, connect them with a curve. like that. Step 4. Straight lines, curve on the inside of what you just did. There we go. Step 5. Add eyes. This is how I personally draw his eyes. Just dots. You can give him a mouth if you want. I frankly don't. Step 2. ADHD-oriented drawing, yep. And I'm not on my medications. Step 5 or something, I don't know. Wings. Ta-da. Repeat on the other side. He's got 2 of them. Step 8 or something. I don't know. Horns. They're kind of vaguely S-shaped if you stare at them hard enough. Honestly, it doesn't matter if you fuck up the horns as long as they look like horns. That's what is important. Step 27 or whatever. Color him. How do you color him? Great question. He is red. So just kinda do the red inside colors. Yay. Ignore the fact that the line art's brown, so this is not showing up very well. And then, you can, if you want to add depth, add a darker red on the side panel part. And like a side part to make it three-dimensional. Now look, he's 3D. For the horns and stuff, you're gonna use this lighter purple color. And you're gonna just kinda color them in. Everybody say yay. The outer side of the wings is the same color of the horn, so just womp womp. Womp womp womp. There we go. The inside membrane part of the wings is this color. So just kinda fuck it up. There you go. Yeah. Wow. Step 20, I think. I don't know. What are we on? Take your beige color and give him eyebrows. And also add some tiny detailed colonies that look like spots. There you go. And that's... And then you can recolor the line art to whatever color you feel frisky. I'm going black. And there you go. That's how you draw Basili in 10 minutes or less. I mean, he is very, very shape. If you put a little more time and effort into it, you can actually have a decent looking Basili. I didn't do that. I'm naming my file and saving it while I can. For an example of what a decent looking auger Basili looks like, here. Or actually, let me use the happy one. Here. Ta-da, he's a sticker. Not really, this is actually emote in chat. Behold, look, this is what can happen if you put time and effort into your drawings. He's a little silly, he's a little goofy, he's a little whimsical. A little whimsical, I got water on my shirt. Very cutesy, very demure, very fucked up in the head. But it's okay, we love him. We love him and his little screwed up tendencies. He's a little freak and you gotta love that about him. Look at him. How could you ever dampen the mood of this little freak? Anyway, here's what human Basili looks like. I know, cringe, wow. Look at me, I have depth. This is what I look like on your screen. How did we get here? I have like a billion different doodles of Basili in this fact. Because this form is just so fucking easy to draw. Like, you don't need time, you don't need effort, you just need, like, basic shapes. Like, hey, I remember this guy. Wow! Congratulations on remembering this guy. Yeah. Wow. Oh my god, I can't... I said this was easy, I'm just bad at shapes. Tactically always messing up the timing of my messages. I know, terrible. He's also just so easy to draw. Like, just... There's no pressure to remember hair details. There's no pressure to remember if I drew him correctly. I just have to just kind of draw some shapes and he looks okay. Wing size doesn't have to be accurate. He just has to vaguely look correct. See? He doesn't need to look, like, good at all. He just has to look like a frickin' auger plate grew horns and wings. Like, you can even add the little, like, line detail if you really don't wanna color it, and look. He's just a little guy. And you could even give him an optional mouth. Like, if for whatever reason I somehow, like, get famous enough to have, like, a makeshift plushie or something, then I'm just gonna go with Auger Plate Basili for the makeshift plushie. It's like, look at this. Chat. Look how easy and plushifiable this is. Like, he is built to be a plushie in this form. He communicates emotion so well with such little detail. Like, it's just an eyeball, a mouth, and then just eyebrows. And yet, I can tell this man is scared. I'm not gonna actually do accurate colors for this one. Like, the only hard part would be making him, like, transparent. Make sure the plush is slathered in bacteria as well for immersion. No, I think that's actually a that would be bioterrorism. I just had a realization, chat. So, there's a company called Giant Microbes that specializes in making, like, bacteria plushies. And they have an anthrax one. In theory, I could learn how to sew and dye fabric and stuff. They could do the funniest thing. They could. I don't think they would partner with me. It would be funny. It would be funny. Giant Microbes, if you see this, can we get a Basili plush? Can we get this guy? I mean, their plushes are also good quality. I have their giant MRSA plush, which I have named Mr. MRSA, and he hangs out on my bed. Although I will say, you can tell their plushies, they're good quality, but the fabric is not very cuddleable, I will say. It's more of a, like, display teaching tool type of plushie, which is good. I respect them. And also part of their profits go to charity, which I adore. You know, good company. I'd partner with them if they offered. I just realized this design of Basili is also very, like, sticker shaped. Like, I feel like this would be a good sticker design. Like, do we see it, chat? Do we see the sticker potential in this man? Guess I see sticker potential in this man. This creature. The creature. Like, I feel like this version of Basili is very marketable. Which is a funny sentence to say about a little guy whose whole shtick is just bacteria. Like, he is designed to be turned into a marketable plushie. And that was just on accident. Like, when I made this form of Basili, I wasn't thinking about marketability, I was thinking about silly little guy. Silly little guy. Easy to draw, silly little guy that would be a good, like, emote potential. And now that I stop and think about it, I'm like, you know what? This silly little guy has marketability. Like, this man is a marketable plushie. Not yet. I swear, if I get big enough that I can get a makeshift deal, I will make this man a marketable plushie. Mark my words. What? Don't worry, Basili. One day I'll turn you into a marketable plushie. Just you, son. Although low-key, this would also be, like, really funny as a marketable plushie. Like, can you just imagine, like, a marketable, like, auger plate plushie? Like... And now I gotta give him the little, like, purple, like, mark of, like, terror. You know? Here. And then we can give him eyes. And also, to be fair, Basili plushie doesn't have to have accurate colored eyes. Like... the dumber he looks, the better, I feel. This is a form of Basili where I feel like you could get away with it looking bad. Like, there's no anatomy you need to practice to, like, draw this thing. Like, Anatomy? Who's that? All I know is I just draw circles. And then I draw some lines, and look. Why is that kind of good? Like, it's not, like, accurate to color scheme, but who cares? I mean, it's kind of good. Oh, God. I looked over at my phone, and God, is that thing bright. Okay, I'm putting you into the saturator. To the shredder with you. That's it, you're getting desaturated, bud. No, tonal corrections, hue saturation, yeah. No, that's too low. How does this look on my phone? Help, I'm stuck in a fucking Taco Bell ad. What if I... Oh God, no, put you away, put you away. How do we feel about Silver? I do this. Okay, I think this looks okay. Now, time to test what this looks like. Let me try and get my brightness as bright as I can go. It's at 100%, but I feel like I could force it to be brighter. Okay, let's go turn my nightlight down ever so slightly. Oh God, the horrors that await my beautiful eyes is not the sentence I was going for. 65, there we go. He is bright. I fear he is bright. Alright, I'm putting back on my filters, fuck you. Okay. I think this is a good note to end on. Now, let's find someone to raid, shall we? Because it is sleepy time for the boy. The boy has to do adulting, I know. A horror. How terrifying. I have to be an adult. Egads. Oh, the humanity. Wait, is anyone I know streaming on Twitter? Shoots. Yeah. Dead. Yeah, that was fun. I'm probably gonna upload, like, all of the drawings I did during stream that I finished, later. Okay. Okay, who are you? I'm not following you, but someone raided into you, and that tells me you're live still, hopefully. Hopefully you're still live, and I don't have to go digging through viewership. Through not viewership, through like a list of people to find someone to raid, please. I'm gonna mute my tabs. Oh, I like this guy's model. He's got like a whimsy. Okay. What you got going on, good sir? What the fuck? Man. He's got people. Oh wait, I almost copy and pasted my username instead. Whoopsies. Raid. Alright, I'm sending you to that guy. And then I'm gonna go to bed. Good night. Thank you for stopping by. I will draw more, probably. I'll stream tomorrow. I don't know what I'm streaming tomorrow, but I'll stream tomorrow. Alrighty, I'll see you all later. Goodbye. Have a good night. Stay hydrated. Take your meds. Goodbye.